And welcome back, everyone, to the Diecast Dude Racing Network, your home for Wreckfest. We're going to get part 2 out of the way so we can make room on the schedule for the Survivor Series just around the corner. First part of the round 1, we saw some fantastic teamwork and some great racing action to get this event started. We started with the Wreck-It Relay. Pull up the points. We'll see where we stand. The Kentuckiana Crushers leading the way with 41 points. Bones Brigade back there, Michigan Demolition, Red Rum, and the Kings of the North all chasing the Kentuckiana Crushers. One of 5 teams, 5 drivers on each team made for odd numbers, so we've had to split this up and do a little bit different this time. We're going to run 2 rounds of racing action. We're going to wrap up the Wreck-It Relay, and then we're going to knock out the Boneyard Barricade. Points are going to be earned by teams and accumulated through both events of this round, and the next round is going to be held at the Junk Yard Joust. So, what we've got here, let's lay it out on the table. We're going to wrap up the Wreck-It Relay. We're going to move on to the Boneyard Barricade, where one member from each of the 5 teams is going to try to run through the barricades. But first, what we're going to do is we're going to wrap up this Wreck-It Relay. We're going to have Team Red Rum with Arlo and the Grey Wizard, and they'll be going up against the Kings of the North, the Crazy Canuck, and Blaze in that number 0 car. What we're doing here is we're going to have 2 members start at the top, 2 in the middle, and they're going to relay their way down to the finish line. The Kings of the North will be on the inside, Blaze in that number 0. Arlo, he'll be representing Team Red Rum. They'll be on the outside. They're down and away. Arlo with a huge head of steam already through the divided 180. They get to the relay, and it's the Grey Wizard taking off. The Grey Wizard through turn 3 gets sideways. Arlo goes around the outside, makes the pass, and Arlo all by himself. He's going to win. He's going to get maximum points. 7, 4 for the win, 3 for all 3 gates pass through, and it looks like the Crazy Canuck and the Grey Wizard, they fall short of gate 2. Blaze, he never made it past the initial checkpoint, thus not going through the first gate, so just the 1 point for the Kings of the North. Even with that drag strip back there slowing Arlo down, he still managed to get to the Grey Wizard lightning quick. The Grey Wizard didn't know what to do. He got sideways, almost took out his teammate. Arlo in the 69. He goes around the outside. He goes down to the finish line to pick up some valuable points for that Red Run team. They didn't get much in their first relay event, picking up 8. That's going to put them at 13 right now. Kings of the North just adding the 1 point to their totals. We're going to move on to the second matchup. Kings of the North on the outside, Red Rum on the inside. Arlo once again with a huge blast of speed. That's going to help him as he gets into the divided 180. He makes it to the relay, and it's the Grey Wizard this time. He's through gate 2. Arlo in hot pursuit, and they're going to go 1-2. They will collect maximum points, 13 points for Team Red Rum. Here comes the Crazy Canuck. I did not see the relay from Blaze. Yeah, there he is. Thinking the Crazy Canuck just hit the gas. He's waiting and waiting and waiting for the relay. Those fenders tucked fenders are going to make it hard on this track. A lot of these cars were not built for this type of track. We've had to make do best we can, and this is what we've come up with. But some of those cars just not going to make it around these tough parts of the track. As we see, the Grey Wizard, he had no problems. He made it into the home stretch. I thought he was going to slide out right there again, but he keeps it straight. He picks up the win, the 4 points. Arlo right behind him. Once again, they pick up maximum points, 13. Here comes the Crazy Canuck. He's crazy through the finish line. They'll get themselves all situated. Red Rum's going to come out of that event with 26 points. The Kings of the North, they'll come out with 21. We'll move on to the last matchup. It's going to feature our second group in the Bones Brigade with Biscuit Brown there in the 59. Mr. Dark in the 13. They'll be going up against the second group of Michigan Demolition. That's going to be Big Bishop in that 47. And that's going to be Dangerous Dawn and that other 69. Dangerous Dawn and Biscuit Brown will start in the relay position. Top of the hill, it will be Mr. Dark and Big Bishop. Big Bishop in the 47, he'll be on the outside. Mr. Dark in the 13, he'll be on the inside. They're down and away, fairly even through the first turn as they get in the back straightaway. 47 starting to pull away. They get into the relay, and there goes Dangerous Dawn on a mission to the finish line. Dangerous Dawn, nobody's stopping her, and gets the win. Right behind is the 47. They get maximum points. They get jumbled up at the finish line, but everybody down to the end. Maximum points, 13 for Michigan Demolitia, 9 points for Bones Brigade. It brings their totals up a little bit closer to the Kentuckiana Crushers, who are just on cruise control at this point, as we see Dangerous Dawn come through the home straightaway, nose pointed forward, a relatively fast time too, a 12.428. That is really quick. They all piled up at the end there. Mr. Dark, Biscuit Brown. Good team. Both teams making it to the finish line. That's important. Points are important. Taking a look at the standings and where we are now, we'll have a second lap. Mr. Dark, he'll be on the outside. Big Bishop, he's going to be on the inside of that 47. He's going to have a lot to contend with Mr. Dark back there, but again, pulling away early. They make the connection. Dangerous Dawn once again on her way. She's going to lead the way. They're going to be 1-2 Michigan Demolitia as they get into the home straightaway, and it will be Dangerous Dawn once again. They will finish 1-2. They'll get jumbled up once again there at the end. Boy, if you're come to see some wrecks, you have got it. The Wreckfest providing all the wrecking action you could ask for. Dangerous Dawn and Big Bishop in that 47. They take maximum points again, 13, as they get into the home stretch. Man, Dangerous Dawn, dangerous around that final turn. Thought she was going to crash. She starts it right here. Gets through everybody. Ooh, Big Bishop. He just gets plowed into by Dark and Biscuit Brown. If nothing else, they provided a lot of entertainment there, Bones Brigade. And that's all the cars run for the Wreck-It Relay. Everybody was able to put 2 teams in. And Bones Brigade with the fastest lap there, 12.225. In our last episode, they'll grab the 1 extra bonus point. It's going to put them in the lead ahead of the Kentuckiana Crushers by 1 point. All right, and now for the much anticipated Boneyard Barricade. We've used 4 members of each team, 4 drivers of each team. We're left with 1. They will be the Gunners. And they will have 1 shot at this barricade to grab more points for their team. They will start on the outside lane. First up will be Sam Hall in the number 1 car. I don't know, don't ask. It looks pretty badass. Couldn't tell you what it was. But he's going to get it started. He's going to make his lap down to the barricade. He's going to have 1 shot at this. Fastest time will collect 10 points for his team. As we see, very smooth. You want to keep your speed. Oh, lost his momentum of speed. Is he going to have enough to get through the barricade? Oh, he does. Does he take anybody with him? He crawls across the finish line. Sam Hall barely making it across the finish line. I thought he was going to drag another one of those junk cars. Look how far he let that junkyard go. My goodness. He had his speed through turn 3, lost it, all of it right there, or just before gate 2. I thought he was done, but that's a heavy car. Gets back on track and just points it forward. We see takes some more junk with him all the way to the finish line. That's a good run. That's a good way to get it started. He creeps across the finish line. the 13.057. Up next will be Flying McBrien in that number 24 car. He will be representing Michigan Demolition. He will start on the outside in that number 24 car. It's been wrecked up. It's been through a lot. Let's see what he's got, if he can make it down to the barricade and through. He gets through the divided 180 and through the chicanes, now into the open track. This is where it's so crucial to keep your speed. Oh, he's kept his speed. How is he going to handle the barricade? Right on through it. Flying McBrien flies down for a 13.708. That's going to be a fast time there. He kept the speed, kept the car straight when he needed to, got into the, almost took it off the track, but man, right through the barricade. No problems. Remember, we're going for the fastest time to the finish line. He gets there at 13.708, crawls to the finish line. And there is his time log, right there. So 13.708, correction on the Bones Brigade. Their time was actually 13.977. We made a mistake saying it was 13.057. We got flagged real quick for that. Don't worry, they're paying attention behind us. We want to take a quick shout out to our team here that is cleaning up the track from Rust Belt. They've done a great job. Moving along, we're going to move on to the Kentuckiana Crushers entry. It's going to be Big Al in that number 16 car. He's going to have his shot at the barricade. Let's see what he can come up with. 10 points to the fastest team. I think 5 points for the second fastest, and so on. Everyone's looking for that 10 points right now for the fastest lap. Even though they're going to have to go through this barricade, let's see what they can do. Right now, the time to be 13.708, and the 16 just can't get to the finish line. He'll get one more shot. If you fail to make it, you'll get a second shot, and that's it. Here we see him just pushing that body right along. And there was really nothing he could do. He tried to get through there. He got through the barricade all right, but again, pushing along some of the junk, that's just not going to help him. That would have been a slow time anyway. Big Al, he's running down he'll have one more shot. We'll set it back up again. That team down there at Rust Belt Customs, they'll set that barricade back. It's down and off we go. Big Al into the back straightaway. He's going to be into the divided 180 and into the open track. Got a lot of speed this time once again. Keeps it straight, keeps it true. A little wibbly right there. Smashes into the barricade and makes it to the finish line. And that's a respectful time as well. My goodness, 13.436. Almost came off the track right there. Got sideways right before the 270. My goodness, that could have been disaster, but he makes it through. Pushes on through the barricade this time. This time, just make sure that he had enough speed to clear those cars out of the way. So there was no interfering with that finish line. He gets there, 13.436. It's not the fastest time, but it's good. Who's it going to be? Who's it going to be the fastest one? We're going to come up with Red Rum's entry. It's going to be Daddy G in the number 4 car. Again, he's going to be the driver running through the barricade. Teammates picked according to the make and build of their car, how it handles on the track. Here we go. We're going to find out. The number 4 car on the outside, Red Rum. They sure could use the 10 points. This is a fast lap so far as he's down through the chicane in a hurry. The drag strip slowing him down though. Daddy G getting slowed down by the drag strip on the back of the car. Again, these cars aren't made for this track. And he gets to the Boneyard Barricade. Is it going to be enough? Can he hold it? He can hold it, but it's going to be well short of the mark. 15.951. My goodness. Fast down to the barricade. Almost got held up at the barricade. Kept it straight through the second gate right there and into the final turn 4. Looked like he was going to become a victim, but he sneaks it out. He hits the gas. He gets moving again. He never loses his momentum. And he's able to make it to the finish line. Who knows how that's going to do with points right now. It's the 4th slowest of all 4 times. So it looks like Red Rum's going to be sitting on 26 points as they finish up this round. Right now, the team to beat, Michigan Demolition. We'll have one more team to dodge. That'll be the Kings of the North. That'll be the number 78 car, Marcus Firegon. They'll have one shot at those 10 points. Kings of the North, they are in need of some points. They greatly could use the 10 points. See what he's got. He'll start on the outside just as everyone has done before. The barricades are set up. We're just about through this. Marcus Firegon, a little slow through the back straightaway. He's going to need some more speed. He's not going to have enough speed. Not going to have enough speed to get through turn number 2. He'll get one more shot at that. Go ahead and pull that car back to the top of the hill. Get him ready. Looks like those wheels are tucked a little bit. So we'll see how it goes. Slow once again. A little bit more speed this time as he gets into the divided 180. And he's going to be held up again. Once again held up. Marcus Firegon, not much help to the team. He can't even get through the second turn. And that barricade will just be waiting and waiting and waiting, and that's it. That's it for that event. The Boneyard Barricade. The 10 points goes to Michigan Demolition. They've run, it's the Kentuckiana Crushers with the 13-4-3-6. They get the 10 points. Michigan Demolition right there behind. That was fantastic running all the way around. Round 2 will be held at Junk Yard Joust. Don't forget to check them out. You'll be able to find a link in the description below and follow these teams, and they will get more points at the events there. We'll find out who the winner will be from them. Until then, we are done with this Wreckfest. It was fun. We are moving on to the Survivor Series. The cars are lined up at the top of the track. They are ready to go. Stick around for that. Hope you've enjoyed our coverage of Wreckfest. Until round 2 at the Junk Yard Joust, we will see you then, folks.